Yo, what's up my dopesters? Zayden Cruz here, your friendly neighborhood neuro nerd about to drop some serious truth bombs on you. Ever scroll through TikTok feeling like a hamster on a wheel? Same, we're hooked on that dopamine rush, chasing likes and notifications like it's the last slice of pizza in the universe. But let me tell you something, fam. Our brains aren't wired for this endless loop of instant gratification. It's like trying to run a marathon on Red Bull alone. Eventually, you're gonna crash harder than that Kylie Jenner lip kit restock. This week on the Dopamine Detox, we're diving deep into the neuroscience of motivation. We're talking about how those little neurotransmitters are hijacking your focus, turning you into a dopamine-dependent zombie. Yeah, I said it. But don't worry, fam, this isn't some doom and gloom lecture. I'm here to equip you with the tools to rewire your brain, level up your focus, and finally escape that endless scroll of madness. Here are 5 things we're gonna break down. 1. Dopamine denial ain't a thing. First off, let's get real. Dopamine is essential, like the neurotransmitter of pleasure and reward. It fuels our drive, motivates us to learn new things, and keeps us feeling good. The problem isn't dopamine itself, it's the overconsumption. You know that feeling when you crush a level in your favorite game or finally get that perfect shot on Instagram? That's dopamine doing its thing. But when we constantly chase those tiny dopamine hits from likes, notifications, and endless scrolling, our brains become desensitized. We need more and more to feel the same buzz, like chasing after an elusive high five. 2. The FOMO formula. Social media is designed to trigger that dopamine rush. It's a vicious cycle. You see someone else living their best life, your brain craves that same feeling, so you scroll harder to find another hit of FOMO, fear of missing out. But guess what? That curated online world isn't real life. You're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, which is setting you up for failure. 3. The power of delayed gratification. This one's a game changer, fam. Imagine finishing that essay instead of binge watching another season of your favorite show, or resisting the urge to check Instagram every 5 minutes. Delayed gratification isn't about being miserable, it's about choosing long-term satisfaction over instant dopamine hits. It's like building mental muscle, training your brain to resist temptation and focus on bigger goals. 4. Find your flow state. Remember that feeling when you were so engrossed in something, time seemed to melt away? That's called the flow state, and it's pure magic. When we're truly focused on something we enjoy, dopamine levels naturally increase, but without the crash and burn afterward. So find your passion, whether it's coding, painting, writing, or even just building that epic Lego set you've been eyeing. 5. Embrace the boredom. This is the hardest one for General Z. We're addicted to stimulation, constantly plugged into screens and surrounded by noise. But boredom isn't the enemy, it's an opportunity for creativity and deep thinking. Try spending a few minutes each day unplugged, just letting your mind wander. You might be surprised at what comes up. Let me tell you about Gary Vaynerchuk. This dude went from running his family's liquor store to becoming a social media mogul and one of the most influential entrepreneurs of our time. But here's the thing. He doesn't just preach hustle culture, he lives it. He wakes up at 5 a.m. every day, crushes his schedule, and constantly seeks out new challenges. But what makes Gary truly inspiring? His commitment to continuous learning and adaptation. He knows that in a world of constant change, staying ahead of the curve requires constant evolution. Gary's story is a reminder that true success isn't about chasing dopamine highs. It's about building something meaningful and lasting. So, what's the takeaway here? You gotta take control of your dopaminescape. Stop being a slave to those instant gratification urges and start building a life driven by purpose and intention. Find your flow state, embrace boredom, and remember that real success isn't measured in likes and followers, but in the impact you make on the world. Now get out there and rewire your brain, fam. Don't forget to hit me up with your thoughts on Twitter, tag the episode in your TikTok, or even stitch it with your own take. Let's keep this conversation going and help each other level up our focus game. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe, rate, and share it with your friends. Spread the dopamine detox love.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.